Hello, it's Robin Maynard Smith with an energy conversation from a few of my clients that love to share what they've experienced with working with me that can inspire you to bring in the energy that you want to live this lifetime. Hey, Melissa.
Hi.
Hi. So, thank you for being on this little energy conversation that we're going to have about what you've experienced with working with me. And if you want to, you can just share with people a little bit about yourself and what kind of brought you to working with me.
Yes, I'm a creative entrepreneur and I needed some guidance previously about, my next steps and, I have a lot going on. In my mind, there's so many ideas and I wanted to contact you to help kind of hone down on what's the next step and kind of get a plan of path going forward on, how to take this big, huge goal and break it down into bite-sized pieces.
I love that. What was maybe like the obstacles you're kind of going through before we chatted? Like what was that big thing that was like, and then how did you connect with me even to work through that?
I think I remember the most was my energy being kind of just ungrounded, and
Mm-hmm.
I needed to work on my grounding. And we had done it was just a phone call, a little visualization.
Mm-hmm.
But you are so connected and to into me as we hadn't spoken before, but just the visualization and the words that you used and like roots through my feet and down to the earth, and I could see those things and I felt the difference. And I think that starting with the grounding really helped get me going forward with, oh, okay, now I can focus more on my next step and going forward towards my goal.
I love that. I love that. So over because we've worked together for a little while now, a few years now, right? And we've experienced a lot of stuff even outside of business. Is there
Yes.
things that kind of stands out when you think of you've worked with me and everything that you're like, these are some things that were really impactful or transition in my life from the work we did together. Does anything kind of stand out to you about that?
Oh, that's aside from work,
Yeah,
work
anything,
relation. Yeah.
work or outside of work, whatever you feel like sharing, sure.
Yeah. Oh, there was lots, lots to share, but one really sticks out. I think it was Christmas time a couple years ago. We our incomes were low. We didn't have a lot to give to the kids, and you were helping me visualize, the gifts they would open and how it would be perfect and how we would just have all that we needed, and trusting that it would be okay. And then I think my dad sold his house and gifted us a bunch of money, and
Mm.
and just things just kind of happened to where we were able to get the gifts that we wanted for each other, and it was just like the perfect ever. But talking with you and helping me with visualizing that, and believing and trusting, that really helped a lot in my life. I mean, all of that ties together. How it is you feel about your family, and me being a mom of three now, and
Mhm.
it being a lot, all of that, but having that trust and almost kind of like a reassurance, like it'll be okay, just try this and visualize this. And I did it,
Mhm.
and it really helped. And then it helped those manifestations, those gifts to come in, so that we could have the Christmas that we were really wanting to have with the kids.
Well, yeah, I love that. And hearing even little one there now, because
I My noise canceling phones aren't working so well.
okay, but that makes it just
Yeah.
that is what it is because she we did see her a little bit, before the zone.
Oh, yeah, that was another
Right.
one too. The
Yeah.
I thought I was, I'll be 43 this year. Oh my goodness. But I was, 41, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm done with kids. And I thought it was just some weirdo thing going on. And you're like, could you be pregnant? I'm like, nah, 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 no. And I was in denial for like 2 months until finally you're like, I think you should take a test. And then I did, and it was like, oh my goodness, wow, how is this going to fit in? And just my mind going spinning, and just, oh my goodness. And but yeah, no, yeah, you did, you pegged that one too. Of you told me, yeah, are you sure you don't have another little soul coming in? And I'm like,
Right.
no way, no way. And then,
Yeah.
wow, she like really wanted to come through because yeah, it's been 5 years
Mhm.
since my son was born. So, and I was definitely not in that kind of mode for sure. But
I love
but
that
yeah.
though. I love that. And I love that, because I remember we talked one of our very first calls. I asked you about that. And it was quite a while later that you conceived her. Like it was later, it was like in the beginning, later in the year, but just how her little soul was so determined. Oh, it was very special for sure. Cause um I loved our connection from the beginning because we have that Gemini connection and that energy around like moving and thinking and going and achieving.
Yeah.
And you are one of the most creative people that I know that brings, because you can bring food and singing and all this holistic energy into one circle. And that's been really fun to watch you continue to evolve that and bring it all together. I've loved seeing that
Oh,
with you over this last couple of years because it's like more and more you're just owning this is all of who I am. And
yeah.
I love it. And just for anyone out there, if you do follow her, I'm gonna share this, but she started singing some of her songs for her post. And I have to say, I just want to listen to them for your voice and watch them, and they make me want the food more. I don't know how to say
Yeah.
that, but you're so talented about that. I actually love that. Um, if you were to talk to anyone outside, like if you were to say something that would inspire them, that you would share with them that would be inspirational for them to get on a call with me, what would you say to someone who is maybe, out there and wanted to like work with me?
That Robin is the friend you didn't know that you needed, the big sister, I guess in some cases the mom,
Yeah.
the auntie that you go and talk to, who has the wise words, who has the things to say that just really fit. And her heart is huge, and I feel hugged by it every time that we talk. And when things feel all jumbled and like this huge kaleidoscope, I can never get my picture together, Robin helps focus it down and then focus it down and then focus it down until your picture comes more into focus. And then you remember, oh, okay, I saw it the whole time, but Robin helped me focus in on that little piece and then show me the next piece and the next piece and the next piece, to where I could follow my own path, and not necessarily she's telling me exactly how to go, but hey, have you considered this? Or hey, and giving those options that I was probably already thinking anyway, but
Yeah.
but Robin put those in to perspective and focused in on those pieces that were needed in a lot of, I believe, a lot of people's lives. They have so much going on, and it's like, okay, let's focus down a little bit more. And having someone outside of you help to bring that micro focus will help you go forward in what you really want, and then slowly going out to the big picture. So having that micro focus really helps to, get rid of the anxiety, to help feel calm, to help feel like, hey, I could do this. Okay, let's take this one little part, and then, okay, I could do this next one, and then just kind of get you on your way. So you're kind of like a guider. I don't know, like like when you're on, the little old time traffic signal guys are like
Oh, yeah.
this way, that way, and you're like, talk to which way should I go, Robin? This way. And you know, it might not be the way for you, but at least you have an idea of how to find your way.
Thank you. That was beautifully said. You're melting my heart. Make me smile over here. Well, that's
Oh,
because I love that. That's what I love being the visionary for people that are visionaries, but also
yeah.
bringing that practical part of it. Like, yeah, you see that big picture. I see how it weaves together. But yeah, you got to come down and bring it into small pieces so that you can get there faster and easier because you're not trying to do it all one time, right?
Yes, yes, yeah,
Yes, love
definitely.
that. Well, thanks so much for your time on here today, Melissa. I do
Yeah, you're
appreciate it.
welcome.
And everyone, I will see you on the next one. That concludes another energy conversation with Robin. To learn more, go to robinmaynorsmith.com. And thanks so much for joining us. And if you were inspired by this, or you feel that was really great information, it makes me feel like I can move into some action as well to really be who I am. And when you're being who you are, that is you being your purpose in life. So come on over, join us, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.